everybody, it's me, Deez, coming at you. Alright, we're continuing with our series on the Outer Worlds. Got the sound, got the camera, everything's all worked up and going strong. Really enjoying this game, it's so much fun. Where I left you last time, trying to figure out where to get this security card to open the door so I can get that thingamabob for the one guy. Alright. Let's get into this. Alright, let's head through here. Alright. Sorry, turn right, go down the ramp on the right side, the bottom ramp, go through the door. Head directly north. Some stairs here. Aha, there it is. Gotcha. Alright. Where was I? Okay, here we go. Yes! Logic module, got it. Alright, lots of stuff in this room. Alright, let's back to this one. Let's see, looks like I got some new armor. Put it on. Looks better than that bandit stuff I've been wearing. Oh, looks like I found the main entrance. Alright, here we go. Here we go. 22% efficiency. Direct power. Okay, we gotta do these switches then. Power redirections, manual route. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay, so we gotta find track switches.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Must have taken care of all the enemies now. Here's one.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil? The last.
There we go.
We do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Mind hearing your opinion?
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
What about the deserters, though?
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
It's a hard, tough dilemma.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Okay. If you
Sorry,
say so.
I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
All right.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
All right. Looks like I'm cutting off. I'm just gonna save. All right. Let's redirect it to Edgewater then. They're gonna be pissed.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my... No, kid. The geothermal plant? Now that is... In fact, I put aside something... Sure.
Sorry, you guys, but I had to do what I had to do.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his manor.
You're being unreasonable. What happened to that anger had to come from somewhere?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery. Yeah.
Come back to Edgewater.
As long as Reed is...
Any luck finding one of those
You won't survive. Go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery.
So don't work at the cannery.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forget.
Leave Adelaide behind.
Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come...
You're better off.
I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her. If you find her, could you let me know? We'll be waiting in Edgewater.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into Reed, you tell him we're coming back, yeah?
Sure. Let's go to the landing pad and talk to that dude. Finish this quest.
When I was little,
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
Got the module for you.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Bye-bye. All right. Yes. Up to my attack, let's up my guns. see. Let's up my base armor rating. Alright, Mr. Thompson.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Adelaide won't come back, but her followers will.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal.
Sure.
We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means.
Met Thomas.
Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times.
Give him a chance.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do. That'll make him twice as good.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point.
Good for you.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
Awesome. Where's the general store again? On the other side.
Almost lost a finger in it, Adam.
It's not the best choice. It's
See what you got.
music to...
Got a discount. That's good. Okay, so that. Alright. Ooh, nice. Okay. Let's see, so. Oops. Think. Hunting rifle, that's good. Alright. Yeah, all this stuff. Alright, so better. Let's see. Shock stick will go right there. Alright. Let's head back to my ship.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Oh, you didn't seem happy there.
Oh, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'll be glad to have you.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
That's right.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
You do that.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
All right. All right, let's pop this baby in here.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for.
Thomas seemed to like you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Never seen a more obvious crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants.
Do that later.
You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. The machine Vickers sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's...
Never been much for religion.
I think there's something higher and greater than us.
Alright, let's get back to it. Ouch.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Sure, I can come back, right? ship have oars?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good, let's hear it.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm feeling lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okie dokie.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended.
Got it. That's the navigation terminal. Let's see, where's the captain's quarters? Ah, here we go. Oh. Well, it's like a trophy. Hopefully I get some more. Oh, that's cool. Vicar sawed-off shotgun, eh? Alright, let's put some stuff in there.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
It's Parvati's room, I guess. Ooh, ammo. Cute. Petunia? That's not a petunia. Okay. The vicar's room. So you got 1, 2, 3 more companions, maybe? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 companions altogether, so I got 4 more. Huh. Wonder if this is a companion as well. Alright, let's look at all these places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 different destinations. Olympus. Uninhabitable. Okay. Typhon?
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
It's a big ship.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could head over there.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Oh, you bet.
Did you want to talk about something else?
Alright, break time's over. So I can get 2 people to accompany me, alright. 1, 2, 3. So looks like there is 6 companions altogether. Okay.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Nice.
Easy does it.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No, he's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little Back Bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
First, you're in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So you defend the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a Back Bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock.
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate...
Never caught your name, I'm Deez.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around.
See you around, but
I'm betting that guy will become a companion. Let's save here. Alright, I'm going to leave it here for this video. Really loving this game so much. It's hard to stop, you know, but I gotta pace these videos out. Don't want to bore you guys with a super long video, so that's it for this time. Please, please, please like and subscribe. I'd like to get as many people as I can to watch these videos. If you got any comments, comment down below. Let me know if you like what I'm doing. If you'd like to see anything else. Okay, until next time, stay cool, guys.